And welcome back. My name is Annika, and this is Luminex, and this is Apollo here. Say hi, Apollo. Welcome. I'm here to be a clear and open channel for pure divine love to flow through and to speak whatever messages are for the highest and the greatest good of us all. We always begin by tuning into the heart, dropping in to this sacred space, allowing ourselves to be fully present here now, in this moment. How can you listen even deeper to what your heart has to say? Relax, relax, relax into the stream, the mystery, the not yet understood. It's like there's these pieces and this abstract nature of something that has yet to be formed, that the heart already knows is bound for creation, yet has not been given the space or the time or the openness for it to come fully into its fullest expression or fruition yet. What Spirit is asking us is to allow and to open up this space within ourselves where we may not know, where we don't know. It's like that inner winter and that space where everything around feels desolate or empty or barren or lost. But in it, in the middle of it all, there is a single golden seed. There is a single seed that holds everything that will replant the entire forest, that will nourish all creatures, and will bring harmony and life back to the planet and to the world and to everything that once was lost. And that seed is planted and it grows within each of our hearts. And for some of us, that seed is still tightly packed in and bound and wound up in ideas of what should be, or things from the external world telling us, ways that we need to be or how we should show up or all this stuff. Fears and walls and distrust. But the seed still is there and the seed still lives on. And every time you think a loving thought about yourself or another, especially about yourself, it creates a little crack in those walls, a little space for the light to come in and to nourish this seed, for the seed to activate a little bit, to expand out a little bit more, just to start to remember, and then it starts to unfurl, and more we think loving thoughts and we take aligned actions that feel like joy to us, and more light comes in and more light, and soon this seed starts to grow into a little sprout, and it keeps growing and it keeps growing and it keeps growing and it keeps expanding. Just as high as it goes up, the roots grow deeply down And they're so secure and they're so rooted into the earth. And they're magic and they nourish the soil, even if the soil has become barren and desolate and stripped of its nutrients. The magic of these roots, of this magic seed, grows and it grows and it revitalizes the soil. It brings back the nutrients and it's glowing and it's golden. And these roots grow so deep into the earth and they connect with the true core of Gaia. And the roots are so deep and so anchored. And they connect with others that are also in this space. But even if there aren't any, if we are the only seed in a sea of nothingness, this tree and this plant and this seed pays no worry for what we're doing, what we're creating. We know is of value, it's aligned, it's perfect. And as those roots grow deep, so too do the branches, and so does the plant. And it grows and it grows and it grows and it welcomes in new wildlife and it welcomes in other creatures that also are ready to live and to play and to bring back more life to these desolate landscapes. And soon, maybe years down the line, or just, the next second over, for time works in its own magical ways, the forest is full again, and there are animals and there are birds, and the soil is rich and moist and full of nutrition, and all of the plants are thriving. They work in such harmony with one another. And so do the beings and the creatures that inhabit this space and that live here and that thrive here. And that seed all came from within the heart. And the thing is, on the outside, we may not look like a forest, but we are. Our hearts are. For we are not separate from the outside world. We are not separate from the trees or the rivers or the streams or the animals or the plants or our human communities. We are not separate. We are all united, and what happens to one happens to all. And so we feel it and we know and we understand. And that is why we speak to ourselves kindly and we allow the light to stream into our hearts, into that magical seed that will never, ever die, because it's literally been created within us. It's literally our blueprint. It's literally who we are at our core. It's the essence, the truest, most authentic version of us. It's never going anywhere. It's only going to grow. It's only going to grow, and it's going to send out these tendrils of love every single place, everywhere that it goes. A tree is rooted firmly in one space, but the energetic significance of how far out it grows goes beyond its physical location. And the thing is, then we grow outward, we grow out and we connect with other trees and other beings that have also rooted themselves deeply, deeply, deeply down, that have also sprouted up and out. We also connect with those that are still confined in these constraints of the mind and of the society at large. We are still united because we know that within every single one of us, we have this seed. We have all been born with it. And that's our job, is we come out and we allow ourselves to grow and we water ourselves and we give ourselves sunlight and we play and we rejoice and we delight in life and we expand and we grow. We grow out into the magnificence of who we are. And we ignite that. We inspire that. We send out permission. We give this space for the seeds of others to also flourish. Because the forest works in the most harmony when we're all doing it together. We need this great biodiversity. We need it to thrive. It's what makes everything so beautiful. To have all this richness and this difference, while also the sameness of the alignment with love and with light and with truth. This is what we stay aligned within. Yet, our outer expressions and our appearance and how we share, how we emote, how we live, how we rejoice, all of these things is going to be different. It's all different, but it's all perfectly aligned when we're aligned with that golden seed of light within our hearts. And so, we may not know who we are meant to become when we are but in the seedling, when we are in this confined space. We get glimmers, we get understandings. The light comes in and we're like activated. Oh, I remember now. I remember who I am. And we get another one and we remember. And we get another one and remember. And slowly we start to sprout up. And it's like, oh, maybe I'll be a sunflower. But we might not know who we're meant to grow into. We just keep growing and expanding and feeling what feels like love to you. And we grow our roots down. And maybe we're plants. Maybe we're creatures that have never even been created before. And so no one knows who we're going to be except for that truth within us, except for that golden seed, that golden truth. And we just become us, and we grow, and we expand, and we allow ourselves to just be, no matter if we are something that has never been seen before. That's the beauty of us. That's the beauty of who we are, is to be everything that we have intended ourselves to be, because we are the ones who have written all of this, who have encoded everything within our hearts to be as we are. And our great gift to the world is to allow ourselves to express it, to share it, and to embrace everything. It's this beautiful, magnificent snowball, this light ball that just has grown and grown and grown, and it keeps going, and it never stops. And it literally never stops. We keep expanding as we are. And the thing is, then our being creates more seeds. We create more plants that then grow up in other places and, fertilize the soil and bring great life to everything around. And what was once a barren landscape, the coldest of cold winter when there was nothing. Now there is a beautiful, magnificent forest full of life, where people and plants and animals and creatures and spirits all thrive, where our galactic friends thrive. Everything, we work so in harmony. It's all perfect. And the way we get there is through following that unfurling of the seed within our hearts. What does your heart call you to do? Can you show up for you? Can you do it? Can you trust yourself to do everything it is that you know you are meant to do? And allow the path to unfold. That's the beauty of it, is we never really know what's truly coming. We may, through what excites and ignites and enlivens us, we can have these ideas. But the most beautiful part is allowing it to reveal itself. And we don't need to control it. We don't need to figure it out. We can just let go and surrender and feel as it builds, as this energy, as this power of our whole being just keeps creating and birthing more life, more creation, more understanding. And it's all in alignment. It's all in alignment for the highest good of all, for our human communities, for the plants, the animals, all the elements, all creatures of all dimensions, all beings. This is how we thrive. We follow this light within our hearts. We send ourselves love. We send others love. And this allows the walls to fall down, allows the walls to break apart for our seed to truly blossom and expand out into our magnificence. I started this message talking about the abstract nature of that, of this, of everything, of not knowing. And that is part of it. It's all encoded within us. We all know deep down in the depths of who we are what is right here. But the conscious mind just doesn't know yet. And that's the magic of life, is allowing it to come up and out of our voices, up through our third eye, in from the crown and up and out from the crown, and create it down through our bodies into the physical world. We allow ourselves to become everything we have ever dreamed of becoming. Everything that feels enlivening and expansive and beautiful to us, that feels life-giving no matter what. And us doing it gives others the permission to do it too. And some may say no, but that's just because their seed has been so tightly packed in. And that's okay. We don't need to figure it out for them. But we provide the space for them to then thrive in this beautiful jungle, in this beautiful life. But it has to start with us. It has to start with us. And this is what we do. We allow the hearts, the seeds of ourself, of our truth, to be expressed, to be shared, to be created, to be brought out into our worlds in every instance, in every moment, every conscious space that we become, that we are in. We allow it up. And we allow ourselves to mourn and to feel everything, because we're all connected. We're all going through everything that's transgressing and that's intertwining and everything. We know, and we have been there. But also, we now know that we can expand and we can rise and we can align above the noise and the chaos that's stirring. We can allow ourselves to drop in, to surrender it all up to source, to allow the density and the darkness and the confusion and the doubt to simply be released from us. We rest in the safety of the heart with confidence in what our heart knows. All will be provided, all will be exceeded beyond our wildest imaginings. Your path, your purpose, your life is going to be unrecognizable in the magnitude and the beauty that is coming in. You don't even know how magical it is. I get glimmers and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. That's incredible. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it will. I just know it. And that even is just the smallest blip of everything that there is bound to be, because we are these great trees that were born into the barren landscape. We are the ones activating, awakening, enlivening. So imagine once the forest is full of beings and creatures at this space with us, who know and who feel. And we don't need to worry about that right now, because right now we grow and we anchor and we root and we rise. But when the forest is lush and full, and all around us we see vibrant life, that is a space. Not to say that we know we've made it, because we've always made it. We're already here. There's no it. It's just right here, right now, and feeling it. But when the whole collective, when the whole community, when everyone is thriving and feeling this and living in this light, when we're able to go out into the world and feel it in everybody around. We still can through our own activations and our own awakening. We see it in others, and we open and we allow that opening for others and them for us too. We just remind each other and we come back. But when everybody is so aligned and true and balanced, that and the whole jungle thrives. It's just, what else should I say about this? It's the tip of the arrow. That is the future we are sailing straight towards. And no matter what happens around, there will be stuff. Things are already happening. We know it. We can feel it. We see it. Shit is getting crazy. But the thing is, we keep our eye on that arrow, on that vision that we know, that our hearts know, because it's written. This is what's happening. This is destined. This is our future. We can feel it because we can tune into that in the present moment and realign and bring that energy up to this present space now. It is our future, and we will experience that in the physicality, but we can carry that energy over right now and allow all the density to be released. Allow all the fear and the ideas of what should be or what shouldn't be to be let go of. And we can allow and we can open up and just feel. It's like walking on clouds. It's like, it's so beautiful. It's, I could cry every day. I cry every day about how beautiful you are, how beautiful the world is, how beautiful everything is about to become. It's, and it's just the tip of the freaking iceberg. I'm awestruck at the feeling of it all, because the feeling speaks truth. That is it. The feeling is the resonance, is the truth, and we are only able to feel it because we know so deeply that this is truth. Truth does not lie. It does not matter what goes on around. When we anchor into the hearts, we know truth. We know truth above all else. It makes me freaking giddy. I'm going to pull an oracle card and we're going to see what else we need to hear. My God, it's intense. It's magical. It's intense in the magic of it, because it's just like, this is like taking that the dial, whoop, turning it all the way freaking on. That light, it's activated. It's good to breathe here and there. I mean, all the time, of course, but dang, man. Your path is beautiful, and you just take it one sweet step at a time. Trust, you are being guided, you are being held, you're being loved infinitely. Exactly where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. Boom. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Your true north is that tip of the arrow. Where are you pointing your arrow to? Right here, right here. There's no wrong answer. It's just right here. If you don't know, if you're like, shit, I've been facing my arrow the wrong way. I've been facing my arrow to like my mind or like other people, or I've been cruel and mean. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're good. Whew. drop it, forgive it, tune back into the heart. And then it dissolves everything. Forgiveness is easy. And love for ourselves and our brothers and our sisters falls right back into our hands. Even those that have wronged us the worst. We love them. We love them. I freaking love you. I freaking love you. I forgive you. You are beautiful. God damn it. Ignite that sacred heart of yours. And never turn away. It's more fun when we party like this together. And the party is infinite. It's that pulsating heart. All right, that's the message of today. I hope you feel it. I hope you know it. Keep the faith, my friends. Keep following your heart. And I'll be back tomorrow for another daily message. Bye.